With the second pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University.
Sources say Russell, the number 2 overall pick in last year's draft, is being shunned by his teammates, and the rift is said to have played a part in Monday's 48-point loss, the worst defeat in Lakers history. Stephen A., what kind of damage will this do to Russell's career?
Irreparable damage. He'll never be trusted ever again in the NBA. This will stay with him for the rest of his career.
He's a bust. He can never be a star. He's too immature. He'll never be able to lead a team. Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying earlier in D'Angelo Russell's career. Now let's see how he's proven these haters wrong. Once upon a time, D'Angelo Russell was the building block for the LA Lakers. People were saying he's going to be the next star in LA and that he's going to be the next one up after Kobe. But as quickly as that praise came, it soon left after the whole Nick Young fiasco. On top of that, he wasn't healthy that season, and there were rumors that the Lakers were targeting Lonzo Ball in that year's draft, and that made him expendable. He was traded to the Brooklyn Nets later in the summer. His first season in Brooklyn didn't go well either. He only played 48 games, and his season was cut short due to knee surgery. It was at this time that he was labeled injury-prone, a bust, and that he wouldn't fulfill his all-star potential. This season, however, has been different. Projected to be a lottery team, the Brooklyn Nets have shocked everyone and are the 6th seed as of the recording. D'Angelo Russell has been leading the charge. During the month of January, the Nets are an impressive 8-2, with D'Angelo Russell averaging 24 points, 3.7 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1 steal, and 0.3 blocks per game, all on 50% shooting from the field, 44.8% from the three-point line, 92.8% from the free throw line, and making an outstanding 3.9 three-pointers per game. His 61.8 true shooting percentage rivals great scorers such as James Harden and Kevin Durant. Russell's game has improved so much since the start of his career. His playmaking has been impressive this season. We've seen him make a number of passes that we didn't see before. He's been able to thread the needle on pick and rolls, make no-look passes to cutters, or hit the swing passes for open three-point shooters. His defense has improved a lot, even though it doesn't show in stats such as steals or blocks. And if you don't believe that, listen to what Nets head coach Kenny Atkinson has had to say about him. In an interview for NetsDaily.com, Atkinson has been reported saying D'Lo has definitely been making strides. I think he's improved physically this offseason. I think he's gotten stronger. I still think he's a developing player and he's going to get better physically. He later explained that Russell is just staying home a lot more and doing a lot less reaching on defense. He even added that he thinks his pick and roll defense has gotten better, he's really doing a better job of shedding screens, and overall, he thinks there's a jump defensively and that he can improve in the future because his basketball IQ is pretty good. And I agree with Atkinson. Given how much he's improving this season, it's not out of the question that we could see an even bigger jump in the future. He's playing like a borderline all-star this season, averaging career highs in points and assists, and percentages across the board. If he continues to improve at this rate, we'll see a future all-star at hand, maybe even a future perennial all-star. In order to accomplish this, he'll have to improve his defense. He doesn't have to be a lockdown defender, but he has to be a solid one. He can't be a defensive liability like he was earlier in his career. He's also going to have to be a more consistent and more crafty finisher at the rim. On the season, he's only shooting 52% from there, and on layups, he's shooting an abysmal 48%. Given that D'Lo is one of the least explosive guards in the league, he'll have to be more crafty when it comes to his finishes. He should take a look at Tony Parker's change of direction and change of speed, and his floater package. Russell should take a page out of Rondo's book as well. Given that Rondo is one of the shortest guards in the league, he had to be creative with his finishes. I could see D'Lo implementing Rondo's pass fakes, his inside hand finishes, and his reverse layups to protect from shot blockers. I also think he has to continue to improve his passing and his consistency, but over time and more experience he gains, he'll be able to do so. If Russell's able to combine these aspects into his game, I think he'll be one of the most lethal scorers at the point guard position. I could see him being a second option on the championship team, maybe even a first. The Brooklyn Nets have been one of the most exciting and surprising teams of the season. D'Angelo Russell has been a big part of that, but we can't forget some of the role players who have played a big part as well. Spencer Dinwiddie has been nothing short of great this season. Once known as just a playmaker, Dinwiddie's averaging career highs in three-pointers made and scoring. He's one of the most effective sixth men in the league, and I feel he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Jared Allen has also improved a lot since his rookie year, and his numbers are up across the board. He's made a name for himself as one of the most fearsome rim protectors in the league, and he's blocked numerous superstars to this date. Joe Harris is the team's sharpshooter, and he's shooting a blistering 46.8% from the field on 5 attempts. His numbers are up all across the board as well. We also can't forget about Karis LeVert, who was averaging about 18 points per game before his gruesome foot injury. If he can play at the level he was playing at before the injury, defenses will have a lot to deal with on top of Russell and Dinwiddie. The Nets have recovered quite nicely since that 2013 trade with the Celtics. They have a strong young core, and the sky is the limit for them. Don't be surprised in the future if you see the Nets at either a top 3 standing in the Eastern Conference, maybe a 4 spot. And that does it for the video. Let me know if you really enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Comment down below if you think the Nets have a chance at being one of the best teams in the league in the future. And let me know if you enjoy these shorter style of video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching. Damn, and I also forgot to say, I'd like to thank everyone for 50 subscribers. It means so much to me. Thank you for giving me a chance and watching me grow. And yeah, that's about it. Have a good day, y'all.